I'm back. I was back yesterday, but it was my son's birthday yesterday, and I had gotten back, I don't know, like 5 a.m. in the morning yesterday. No, was it? No, I guess we got in, no, let's see, 3:30. So I didn't get home till 4:30 a.m. And I went to bed around 5. And I went to school for a little bit and then took off the half day because I was just so tired. So I went ahead and took a half day to get some rest. Also, my son was coming over in the evening for dinner. He did his birthday dinner, and I'm back. It's cold. It's very cold. Um, Very cold. Obviously, I have my internet back up and running because I'm in the house that has Wi-Fi. And I am not a happy camper. It is cold. It is cold, and I'm here for over 24 hours, and everything sets back in. My hands hurt. It's like it's a nonstop thing. It's just crazy. I'm sure it's the cold, but in any case, I decided let me go on. There's no way I could have gone on yesterday. I didn't even wake up until 9, and we had a 2-hour delay because there's snow. And I'm not in my sewing room because it's come to my attention that the sewing room is emitting a lot of noise in the morning. And with my son, my other son, being on the schedule he is now, where he is on the schedule where he works midday all the way into the evening, sometimes midnight, it's not best when mom goes in there. His room is right next door and starts with the lives and all the sewing. And I said, well, why didn't you say anything before? He says, because before I was getting up, it was no big deal when I was on my regular schedule. But now that it's snow season and he is on a snow schedule, it's an issue. So right now we're in my living room. I don't have anything out to sew. My table that I sew, my 301, look at that. My 301 is underneath here, believe it or not. I have nothing set up. I actually haven't sewn very much. So since we left, I had a UFO I was working on. That UFO is still in my sewing room. It's not done. It's something that I have to get done. And not a lot of sewing has been going on. And then this morning, honey and I woke up a little bit under the weather. So we're not sure if we caught the flu or something while we were traveling. Our traveling was crazy because all the flights and the airspace. So let's go back. Airspace and flights were all canceled on Saturday. My trip was Sunday. They urged me to rebook, but we said, let's wait and see. Because the next time I would have been stuck in Puerto Rico for over a week, which mind me, I wouldn't have minded, but people have to get back to work and back to life. So we didn't reschedule our plane, and believe it or not, the airspace opened and then we went off. The only thing was our plane was late because another plane has to come in so that we can leave. And so that started that. Then we were really not sure if we were going to make our connecting flight because then it became so short. Good morning, Jamie. Became very short. The layover was short. So, but we were okay because that flight was late, and that flight was late by like 3+ hours. So hence that's why we didn't get, maybe even longer. We didn't get in yesterday until really, really late. And so that's where we're at. And I miss the warmth, but I'm back. And when I was back, there is a lot of happy mail. So I have lots of happy mail. Hi, John. And Mexico, your country. What? So in any case, so yes. So that's where we're at. This is a quilting channel. Just so you all know, this is a quilting channel, and this is Happy Mail. And I did not write that I was opening up Happy Mail, but I'm opening up Happy Mail. Look at this. There is an elf right there. And this comes on here. It says it comes to us from Marlene. Marlene sent me this. So yesterday started the Three Kings Day, Dia de los Reyes. And good morning, Maria. And I posted up some of the festivities. So I was not there for that. My mom sent me those videos. And then there was one where it was very religious and it was really a beautiful ceremony. And I put it up. And Facebook told me that it was copyrighted and that it was blocked from my channel and internationally blocked the content. So I had to take the video down, which is kind of sad. I don't know why, but it is. So that's unfortunately what happened. So I have a card here that says Leanna. Oh, look at this. It says Merry Christmas. It's got a little Santa Claus on there. I picked these up. Our guild had a giveaway table thinking of you immediately and hope you want to use these in your community quilt. Oh, they were made by a sweet founding member named Irene, and she was very pleased to think anyone might want them. Marlene, a member of the Replay Gang. So that's where we're at. And so, as you know, I have the little houses. I'm going to put this here. I have the little houses. And so now we have more houses to go with it. Here's my game coming up. Hi, Eva and Donna and Catherine. Good morning. So we have houses. Look at these. Oh, trees. Look at these. Oh, wow. Look at this tree. That's beautiful. And then, oh, I have a tree that's upside down. It's not upside down. Here we are. I have to get working on that. And, oh, look at this tree. That's a neat tree. Look at that. Hi, Jackson. We have more trees. I love the trees because we're definitely going to need trees. Look at these houses. And I'm going to put some of these this way. I just woke up, just so you all know, I woke up at 6:55. And I ran upstairs. I said, I have to go live. Tell everybody I'm okay. I've made it home. Hi, Jason. And we have two Catherines on here right now. So good morning to both Catherines. And we have that one. And, oh, look at this one. And they look what they did with the doorknob. That's cute. Welcome, thank you. It's cold. It's brutal for me. Very brutal. And this here, it has my name on it. It's an Amazon package. It's an Amazon package. Ooh. Oh, I think I know who this came from. 5 Crowns. This game isn't over yet. I've got, someone mentioned it in a live. Helen maybe, or Barbara. I have to remember. Okay, 5 Crowns. So here it is. 5 Crowns is a 5-suited rummy style card game. It's a quick favorite for avid and casual card players alike. The unique deck provides with multiple options for arranging your cards into books and runs. This looks like a lot of fun. Thank you. Thank you so much. Helen, were you the one? There was someone here who was sending me a game. My brain is mush. So we have that. Thank you. I can't wait to play this. That's going to be fun. My son brought me 2 games yesterday because my birthday's coming up. So yes, my birthday's coming up. It is coming up in a week. And he got me 2 games. I love Azul, and we have a couple of versions of Azul, but he bought me Azul Duel, and he bought me another card game called Push. We haven't played them yet. So we have that. Then I have something here. This says Custom Quilts and Sewing Center in Michigan. This is the way it came. Just letting you know. I'm all into reusing, but if you didn't send it in that, then I understand. And maybe inside this will enlighten me because I actually don't know. Oh, here we go. Oh! Where? This was a while ago. Okay. Thank you for buying on Marketplace. One Creative Grids. So this was off of my Amazon wish list from a while back. This has been in the mail a while. I wonder, see how it's cut open? Huh. So there was an issue. Wait, buyer's name. It has my name. So in any case, here it is. And this was off my wish list. Someone sent this, and then Amazon said there was a thing. This is going back all the way, I want to say, September? Yes, September. This was ordered on September. Let me see what the date of this says. Yeah. Wow. This says from September 30th. Is that not crazy? And I'm just getting it now. Hi, Susan. So we have Scrap Crazy. Now, my other scrap rulers, I thought I was going to have all this time in Puerto Rico. I was sent scrap rulers, different from this. And I brought them with me to Puerto Rico because I thought I was going to work on quilting there. But as you know, I did not work on quilting there. I hardly quilted at all. I did take out my sewing machine. I used it for maybe 2 or 3 days, and I didn't even use it for that long. And it's just that when we got there, I was actually sleeping. Believe it or not, I was sleeping. So I slept. The 5 crowns was from Helen. That's what I thought. Hi, Helen. Thank you. So this was also ordered by someone. There was a mishap. I never got it. And then they sent it again. But again, it's been in the mail since September 30th, according to that. So, and interestingly, look at that. That was ripped open and then retaped. So I'm not sure what happened here. But yes, so I have this. Scrap Crazy. Cannot wait. One day we'll use that. So the other, anyway, going back, I took the other scrap template set with me to Puerto Rico, and I did leave it there because the next time I go, I'm gonna go ahead and use it instead of bringing it back and forth. All right, and then I have another one here. This is from Pat. Okay, let's see what this is. This says, Merry Christmas. Look at how beautiful. I thought of you as I sewed these. God bless you and your talents. Happy holidays, Pat. So we'll get to open this. Oh, I see chicken wire already. Look at that. Oh, look at these. These are great. I haven't made any of these. I've seen these. So now I'm actually excited because I've seen these and I was wondering how to make it. And now I think by you actually sending it to me, I figured it out because I do those origami pot holders all the time. See, you could take it and, whoops. and you say, hello. They could be a puppet too, right? So here it is, little chickens, and it's all, so this has batting here, and batting, and it crinkles. So when it crinkles, that tells me it is, oh, what's that silver stuff called? Yeah, you see, ready, starting first thing this morning. I promise you I'm somewhat up. It's the stuff that you use in pot holders. The Postal Service has been quite busy through some major changes, consolidating, sorting centers. Items are being lost in the shuffle. Ah, gotcha. So look, she put like little decorative stitching all the way around. I love this. I love this. So it looks, see how it's turned too? I gotta figure this one out. So yeah, I do those origami ones. I wonder if I could do them the same way. But I love this. Insulbright, that's it, Insulbright. So I haven't unpacked. There's not much that I unpacked. So what did I do for sewing in Puerto Rico? Well, I played with scraps. Oh, you saw that. All the crumbs. I played with the crumbs. I ironed all the crumbs. I put crumbs together, and what I did was I cut crumbs down to specific block size. And you know, there's a pattern. Many people do it differently. I think it's called like tumbling charms or something like that. Hi, Jessica. Tumbling charms. It's like when you have the one charm and then you have it bordered on half the way, or some do different sizes. I did a different size because I had all these remnants of one size. It was weird. And so I did it 6.5, and then I used 6.5-inch initial blocks for the tumbling look. I tried to work on that. I thought that'd be easy. So what I did was I ironed all those crumbs. I sewed the crumbs and to like bigger pieces to make them at least 6.5, and I trimmed in the morning when honey, see, I got up late. I think I got up anywhere from like 6:45 to 7 Puerto Rico time, which is an hour ahead of the US. An hour ahead of Eastern Standard Time. And so when he wasn't up, our machine is in the room. And so obviously I wasn't being able to go live and start a ruckus. And we just didn't have everything ready. We were there for such a short amount of time. I'm hoping in the summer I'll figure out a better route. Also, I needed time. Honestly, I just need time for myself to do nothing. Honestly, and I love quilting. I love sewing. But I really didn't do much of anything but pet and iron and then cut out crumb blocks. So like I said, I cut out crumb blocks that were 6.5, and then I cut out crumb blocks that were 4.5. And what was I doing with those 4.5? Oh, I have to show you. So I took the 4.5 in the center, bordered it with scrappy black pieces. So all the different pieces were from scraps. They were 1.5 inches. They were all different colors. And then I did another scrappy border around that. That was 2.5. And I wrote all this down, but you know what? I wrote all this down and I left it all in Puerto Rico. That's not helpful. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because I was making this pattern as I went. But hey, you know what? I brought home the stuff. So I have now a whole bunch of whips. We'll call them whips because they're not UFOs yet. I did bring home the one that's the falling charm-ish kind of quilt, the one that I kind of made up. I don't know what to call it yet. And that's it. And then I brought back the Old Tannenbaum quilt. So I brought that whole box of that, you know, the last day of my Advent. I brought the Soft Squares Advent one quilt kit and the one that Krampus gave me. I actually worked on the one that Krampus gave me because it was, excuse me, it was applique. And when honey was not awake, in the morning, I went into the living room and I bought Stitch Witchery after you all told me what to do with it. I bought it, played with it, I cut it out, and so I did do that. And I didn't put the quilt together. I just did the squares with the tree and all the other little pieces and ironed them all on. And I wish I had that light box that I got from Soft Squares with me, but I didn't know this was an applique quilt. When I looked at it, I thought it was a piece quilt kit. So I did work on that. So I brought that back with me. And then the Soft Squares one, I did not even get to look at it. So I went ahead and I did go ahead and bring that back, but not the box, because the box I could use there have already goodies in it. But really what I did was just take a lot of time for myself, my body, family time with my mom, family time with Michelle. We did a lot together. The nice thing is we were somewhat off the grid living there, right? So I have TV from a air cable TV. So it's like the 4 channels and one is English. So we had that. We had our phones, but my phone ran slow sometimes. It's fine. You know what? We just lived the old-fashioned, you know what? We just lived like we were in 1999, right? There's that song. So we lived as if cell phones wasn't a big thing and you didn't have internet on your cell phones. And it was great because we actually all spent a lot of quality time with each other. And then we were doing stuff, you know, at the house. I got water in and we did the backyard and did some gardening. I went to the beach, not as much as I would have liked to have done, because we were running around doing other stuff and we went to see things, and we did go out, though I will say we did go out quite a bit to like different music venues to listen to music, to dance, and to do that kind of stuff. But we really, mostly 100% was just trying to get me healthy, get him healthy, get everybody healthy, spend time, and just do that. Just enjoy and live in the moment, in the present moment. Now, I did, I did some videos and uploaded when I could. Sometimes honey would be like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm just going to do a quick little short because we were enjoying our time. And you know what? Cell phones actually do take a lot of time away from family time and whatnot. So it was good. It was good. And then I have one more thing here. Also, if you did buy this off of my Amazon wish list, thank you. I don't know who did that because it did not say. So if you bought this off my Amazon wish list, thank you so much. Putting that out there. Now, there's a companion book that goes with it, and I took it off my wish list because I thought that I was never going to see that because it was lost, so I'll have to go back in. So here's the bag. I have told you that I am in conjunction with someone, and I have to actually contact them today because I totally unplugged in Puerto Rico. And I said I have a new product. So I have to see how expensive this is to ship. But here it is. And I have some that I can mail as a giveaway. I just have to see how much this is going to be to ship. So I did get it. It's a little bit, it says makes super concentrated liquid starch. So this is called Simply Starch, versatile laundry and craft starch concentrate. I've not tried it yet. Here it is. Okay. Everybody see it? So it says, perfect for laundry, ironing, arts and crafts, makes refilling for your ironing spray starch bottles. Use in the washer for large items such as table linens, bed sheets, and curtains for even coverage, and perfectly starched results every time. So I would have to try this. Mix your own liquid and spray starch at home as thick as you like. Simply mix with cold water to dissolve. Crisp and professional results have never been so easy. No chemicals, no fragrances, no borax, and no boiling water needed. So it gives us directions. Directly in the washer. Use Simply Starch directly in your washing machine for perfect crisp laundry. For standard use in front load and high efficiency machines, add half a cup during the rinse and spin cycle. So for a light starch, you'd use a quarter cup. For medium starch, a half a cup. And for heavy starch, 3/4 of a cup. Dry clothes in the dryer on medium heat or air dry for professional smooth finish. So for those who are starchers, like Fat Quarter Shop, she loves to starch. Maybe you might want to try this. So to make spray starch, use as a refill to make professional grade ironing spray. Add 1 tablespoon of Simply Starch to 16 ounces of water to make a medium strength spray starch. Shake the bottle vigorously until completely mixed. Leave space for mixing. Spray evenly on garments until damp, and to avoid flaking and for best results, iron on low to medium heat. Allow spray to fully soak fabric before ironing. For additional stiffness, repeat step 3. Not for use on dry, clean only, or commercially treated fabric. This is what I'm talking about, folks. This is what was given to me. Clump Kids. Hello, Clump Kids. What? I think mine is a Samsung, actually, washing machine. Hi, Regina. Here's the next thing. Paste and liquid starch. Family Safe Simply Starch works for all starch craft projects. Paste. Add a quarter cup of Simply Starch into a mixing bowl. Pour 1 cup of water into the bowl. Mix vigorously in circular motions, making sure to mix completely until starch thickens into a smooth paste. Dilute as desired. And then it says thick liquid starch. Add 8 cups of water to a quarter cup of Simply Starch and mix well. This is for larger projects. So this is what was sent to me. I actually have to email. Maybe I'll actually call the person. And so we're going to start playing with this. I did not get paid to show this to you. It's something that I actually found, and I just emailed them and asked them a question, and he said they were so lovely. They said, we would love to work with you. We would love for you to show this on your channel, and we would love to give some away. So they sent me some to give away. I just have to figure out the postage the postage on this. It's pretty heavy. It says that it is a half a pound. So I just have to figure out what the cost is to mail this out. Good morning, Nikki. Good morning, Benjamin Flores, who sent me 100. It doesn't say. I want to say you sent me 100 flowers, maybe. Oh, 100 presents. Thank you. So we're going to play with this and see how this is. It's interesting that it tells you to use this directly in your washing machine. So now my washing machine has just where you can set it for just a rinse cycle. So being that you put this in your rinse cycle, my guess is if we had a lot of fabric like colors, we could put this in our washing machine. I'm just thinking out of the box. Put like colors into the rinse and then set the rinse cycle on our washing machine to put this and then dry the clothes and iron it. He does say dry, like do not try to iron this, like soak your fabric. He says let it dry a little. Don't try to, because he says it'll burn and it'll flake. So this is cool. So this is what we have. I'm going to go look at postage situations. I do have some bags for giveaways. We will do giveaways. What I'm going to do is I'll do a segment where we're going to do giveaways and we're going to try this out. And I want you guys to try it out. Let me know. So if you're going to want to win some of this, please let me know that you're going to try it and give me some feedback on it. So that's where we're going to go with this. I am going to change some things around here. Let's see. Sorry, folks, I'm changing some things around. There we go. This might help. Sorry. So we're gonna do that. I was going to try to do this before I left, but there was no way. I was not feeling well before I left, and I was so much going on with Christmas, and so I'm feeling a little bit more refreshed. And now Honey's going to work soon. But this was going to be a short live. Thanks. Hello. Yeah, I had to do that because it was good. Oh, hi, Joyce. Good morning, Joyce. Yeah, so that's all that's going on here. I'm looking at a pile over here that we literally left. The kids were here the day before I left to Puerto Rico, and so the presents I opened up, like, let me show you. Some of them are still here. So look at this. Isn't that pretty? I got this. And it's furry inside. And look at that. So I'm definitely going to use this because it's freezing here. And I'm going to pull that out so I could use today. We have a game called Pass the Popcorn. So Pass the Popcorn game. And this is, let's see. What is this? Pass the Popcorn. So this is kind of like a trivia game. So here, let's see. So how this works is I will list a bunch of different movies. This, I think, is up Gina's alley. I will list a bunch of different movies. And by me saying all these movies, there's one actor in all this list, if that makes sense. So again, there's a list of movies I'm going to list. But out of those movies, there's one actor that is in every one of those movies. So, you know, you may think, oh, that movie, there was this guy and that guy and that guy. Then I read the next movie and it's like, oh, no, we got to find the guy or the girl or the whatever, their friend, okay? And basically the same thing. So I'm going to read. It says, Night of the Museum. Oh, the actor in common with all those movies. Thank you, because my brain is not there. Yes, the common factor. Okay, Night at the Museum, Meet the Fockers, Dodgeball, Anchorman, and There's Something About Mary. So there's an actor that's in all those films, but just one. And Eva got it, Ben Stiller. Here we go, the next one. The Bucket List, Batman Begins, $1 Million Baby, Bruce Almighty, and The Shawshank Redemption. Who's the actor that's in all of those? There's one actor that's in all of those. Hi, Sarah. Good morning. Morgan Freeman. Ding, 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 ding. Ready? Next one. What lies beneath? That's one of the movies. Is What Lies Beneath? Air Force One, Working Girl, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and Star Wars. That one I think I would have gotten. Morgan Freeman. Oh, that was the other one. Sorry. I just can't. Okay, so the movies are What Lies Beneath, Air Force One, Working Girl, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and Star Wars. Who in there? Harrison Ford. Yes, yes, Joyce. Harrison Ford. Okay, next set of movies. In the Valley of Elah. That I guess I never saw that, but that must be a movie. In the Valley of Elah, Elizabethtown, Shall We Dance, Little Women, and Bull Durham. Who's in all of those? In the Valley of Elah, did I say that right? Elizabethtown, Shall We Dance, Little Women, and Bull Durham. I feel like we did this. Did we do this before I leave? And I just don't remember. I'm half in and half out of it. We got a lot of Harrison Ford. I don't know if I'm on a delay. Redford, no. But it's kind of in the same line. I actually like her in movies. Think of Bull Durham, I guess. If you could think of Bull Durham and the lead actress, you would get it. Oh, yes, I'll tell you, it's an actress, not an actor. What actress is in the Valley of Elah, Elizabethtown, Shall We Dance, Little Woman, and Bull Durham? And the answer is Bull Durham. Here we go. Next one. And then I'm gonna put it together. So we have Kill Bill Volume 2, Unbreakable, Star Wars Episode 1, Jackie Brown, and Pulp Fiction. Who is in all those films? An actor. An actor. Kill Bill, Unbreakable, Star Wars Episode 1, Jackie Brown, and Pulp Fiction. Let's see. Samuel Jackson. Yes, Samuel Jackson it is. So we have a game to play. That's really it. I have everything else away. We played White Elephant. And then we played White Elephant and the Grinch game. That's what it's actually called. It's called the Grinch game, which I called Bad Santa or Santa, whatever. But it's really called the Grinch game. So this is what I got in the Grinch game, which I thought was great. So, hey, I have no worries. But in any case, I am going to go. I'm still a little groggy, but I wanted to wake up and I said, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to build up my 7 a.m. crew again. And I also have to figure something out with my son because he works till midnight, 12-hour shifts, especially now that it's been snowing. He has had no days off for the last 14 days. He's had absolutely no days off. Hi, Vera. So what I may do, because I have to go to work, so I can't do that, but I'm thinking in the antique room. And I think I'm going to set up in the antique room. I don't have a design wall, but for the winter, I'm going to figure something out and set up in the antique room and maybe do my lives from there. This way, I could still get my lives done and be with you guys, and he can get the sleep he needs so that he can have a great day. And with that said, I'm going to leave because I really am out of sorts. I have to get myself back in the groove of going to work and everything, which starts this morning. So with that said, everyone have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for coming on. I so appreciate you all. I'm hoping everyone is having a wonderful beginning of the year. And I will see you all soon. I'm hoping by tomorrow I can set something up. So see you all soon. Bye.